Texas manager Ron Washington recently moved Rangers center fielder Leonys Martin to the top of the order for the first time in his career, giving him the green light on the base paths. On Tuesday, Martin had 2 hits, 2 runs scored, an RBI, and 3 stolen bases. And last night, the Cuban defector apparently had deja vu all over again, logging another 2 hits, 2 runs scored, an RBI, and 3 more stolen bases. Now when I do my mic math, that's 4 hits, 4 runs scored, 2 RBI, and 6 stolen bases in 2 games, putting you in daily fantasy heaven if you were able to capitalize on it this week. Were you paying attention? Did you notice the subtle move to the top of the order? Well, sit up straight and pay attention to this, because it's Mayo's triple play for Thursday, August 8th. Philadelphia elected to let Nate Shearhouse leave town, keeping Lance Nix instead. Nix was designated for assignment this week by the Phillies, while Shearhouse is thriving. He's 6 for 13 over his past 3 games, with all 14 of his home runs this season coming against right-handed pitching. Look for Nate to make young righty Ethan Martin and the Fightins pay today. Up I-95 in New York, Dylan G will be dealing again. He's lasted 6 or more innings in 6 of his past 7 outings, and he's allowed 2 or fewer runs in 5 of those starts. And with Carlos Gonzalez on the shelf for Colorado, G should be a whiz against the Rocks. And in late game action, Stephen Drew carries a 7-game hitting streak into play against Kansas City. He's hitting a robust .458 during the run while filling the box scores with a homer, 4 RBI, 8 walks, and 5 runs scored during the impressive streak. Drew comes with a mid-level price tag, making him a great bargain. That's all for Thursday, but for more daily fantasy coverage, pull up a seat and relax in the Roto Experts Daily Clubhouse and hang out with Scott Engel, Tony Sincata, Jake Seeley, Adam Zadroik, and Dan Dobish as they provide all their fantasy wisdom on the day's games. Find their expert views and more on the Roto Experts Daily Clubhouse at rotoexperts.com/daily. Filling in for Pat Mayo this week, I'm Mike Cardano, serving at the pleasure of RotoX Nation.